I'm just joking.
The legend.
Yeah,
So,
not quite.
Scooter, thank you for being on. Thank you for what you do for the entire hobby.
Well,
You sponsored this race, the Rubber Tire Nationals.
yeah.
Everybody's coming by and thanking you and all that. And I thank you personally. This is the first time I've actually got to thank you personally on camera and during the live. The way that we met and how you asked me was one of my highlights in my entire racing career. I was at the Chili Bowl. It was my second year there, I believe it was. And I had just given a MKS servo. Scooter's part of the team for MKS.
Was.
And I gave it to Dustin to put onto a car that he was building to help raise money for his daughter. And saw that, and a little bit later I get a message, and it's like, who's this? He said who it was, and I was floored. I was honestly floored and so appreciative, and continue to this day to be appreciative.
Well, I mean, it's. I guess some people have said thank you to me, but it's nothing to me. I mean, we don't have a race without racers, right?
Exactly.
And so I'm appreciative for these folks that's come out. I mean, you've come a long way. Shane has come a long way. I don't know where Ryan's from, but he's come a long way. Where are you from?
Indiana.
Indiana, yeah. See?
This is his son?
Yeah. He came a long way. I mean, people come out, and I hope they just had a good time. And back talking about the Chili Bowl, because I know that where your heart was in presenting that, and to me, that's what sponsor drivers are supposed to do. They're supposed to represent their brand and show that loyalty, even when I know some of that came out of your pocket.
Absolutely.
But that's what being a brand ambassador is, and it pays back.
Absolutely. You know what? You know how it paid back on that?
How's that?
I won that car.
Oh, really? That's right, you did.
I turned around and gave the servo to, they had a redraw, and somebody else got the servo.
Yeah.
So.
But yeah, so that's, it's the way I look at RC racing is, we're a family.
Absolutely.
We don't live on the same roof, but we all have this one common interest that a lot of people don't understand. They don't get it. But we have this one common interest, and it's the competition is great, but the camaraderie is always greater.
Yes.
I want to win, but if I can leave here and have a good time, then that's a win in itself.
Exactly. I know the exact same feeling. My very first Chili Bowl I ever went to, I expected to get last in short course B mod.
Yeah.
And I always told myself if I got anything higher than last, it was a win.
There you go.
Guess what? Came out of there second to last. It was a win. It was a win. I was happy.
Yeah.
Just being there. And like you said, the camaraderie is absolutely amazing. You brought up family, and I've been fortunate to have some sponsors that I absolutely love, and they are family. Papa Willy's team, we are family.
Yeah.
I mean, we talk to each other all the time. DRC, which you're now part of that family, aren't you?
I was.
You was again? I thought you were still part of it.
I don't think I raced enough for. I wasn't racing enough for him last year, which I understand. Open up a spot for somebody else. I only got to go to the track a couple of times last year. Just a busy year for me. Stressful year outside of racing.
Exactly. Understandable.
But I got to join up with that team for a while. Good people, good folks, good products.
And again, at the same time, DRC, really tight group, good family.
Absolutely.
I consider those two teams part of my family, and to have you and Zach and Richard, his team manager, call me up and just say, hey, how you doing? I seen this on a post that you did. How you doing? You messaged me. To have somebody that knows their team that well. Yeah. That means a lot, and that's how I say that it's a family.
Yeah, yeah. One of the things for the guys on the Papa Willy's team, I tell them, and you've seen these posts in our team chat. This, to me, it's more than just sponsorship. I'm genuinely interested in what's going on in your life.
Absolutely.
And sometimes I'll get a message from somebody, and they'll say something and I don't get right back to them, it's not because I don't want to. It's like, you know, I want to be able to focus on being able to respond to that and give them some information.
Absolutely, absolutely. It's I got to get my cheaters on here.
I think we're about to run the E, F.
Brent, it is a nice looking track. Scooter, your thoughts? You've raced here multiple times.
Yep. So in this region, we've got, I know there's more than 3, but I know if I've been to 3 in this region. Of course, this track, but we've got a track up right around Chattanooga, which is Battlefield RC.
Yep.
It's a nice, smooth, it's banked, it's a good track. We have a track in Cochran, Georgia, Little Cochran. It's under a canopy, so that's out of the weather, although you have to pit in the weather. Super nice facility. But I think that what we've got here with Little Dega, the atmosphere here is different than any other track I've raced at.
Okay.
It's going back to the family concept.
Yep. There you go.
You know, people, they just want to see you do good. It's funny, I was in the second heat of late model, and my car was trash. It just wasn't good. The track had changed. And Ryan Ralph over here takes a minute and says, "Bring me your car," you know. And I'm like, "What? Who's talking to me?" You know, and I bring it over, and he does something to it and fixes it because he's a genius. But yeah, you know, that would be like that any week here. Somebody's gonna call over and help you. "Hey, man, what are you doing? Bring that over here. Bring that over here. Can I get you on the screen?" This is Ronnie.
Ronnie.
This is Ronnie.
I'm gonna put
Ronnie
this
Davis.
on you here. All right.
Ronnie Davis
Just
here.
wait a second here. All right.
Ronnie, look.
Can you hear
Let's
us?
see. Look at that camera up there.
Right up there.
Back up just a little bit. Back to where I'm at. All right. Ronnie just won the kids class here at the Rubber Tire Nationals, Papa Willie's Rubber Tire Nationals. First place. I don't know. Did you lead it lap to lap? Yeah. Well, I know that you came out. You run here on a regular basis. You and your dad. I know you haven't been running a super long time, but I know you figured out this kids class, and I think you're probably fixing to move up to novice, aren't you? Yep. Yep. Hey man, congratulations! I'm glad you won one of those. Can I have that? Let me have it. Can I keep it? No, you're not gonna let me have it.
You know what I like better? I like this thing right here.
That thing's pretty cool.
That is really cool. Can I see it? I'll give it
He'll
back
give
to
it
you.
back.
I promise. For those that you haven't,
It's
these were made by Cody Me down in Mississippi. He is into bags really big. He's like a pro player.
Yep.
He plays, and they had him make these up, and these were going to be given away originally as a set, but now it's going to be for every first place winner.
Yep. Yep.
And I think that's absolutely
pretty
amazing.
cool.
That is a trophy that you don't see very often.
Yep.
I like those unusual style trophies, and this one right here, that's even unusual with the double layer.
Yeah,
That's
they did
really
a really
cool.
good job on those.
Who did them for you?
22 Graphics up in Delaware.
There you go.
Good friend of mine, and him and his brother, they did those. They're the trophies for us.
All right.
Very good. Well, congratulations.